Okay, we're crossing over to our studio in Abuja now, and Linda Kigbe is standing by. Hi, Linda.
Hello, Bimbo, and welcome to Abuja. 6 people have been reported killed in a bomb explosion in Maiduwa village in Fika local government area of Yobe State, northeast Nigeria. An officer of the National Union of Road Transport Workers in Maiduwa town told Channels Television that the bomber boarded a commercial Volkswagen Golf car with explosive devices from Fika town and headed for Potiskum, the commercial nerve center of the state. He said that 5 kilometers after takeoff, the explosive devices on the suspected terrorists went off and an upcoming vehicle rammed into them at about the same time, leading to the death of 6 people. The driver of the Volkswagen Golf car and 1 teenager was said to have survived the incident and have been taken to Fika General Hospital. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Army says some communities in the northeast are yet to be recaptured from the insurgents because it wants to reduce civilian casualties during the operations. The Director, Army Public Relations, Brigadier General Olajide Laleye, told journalists in Abuja that the Army is carefully planning strategies in order to reclaim the territories from the terrorists. The Army spokesman also attributed the successes the Nigerian Army has recorded in the ongoing counter-terrorism operations in the northeast to strict enforcement of service regulations.
We are not interested in collateral damage. The Nigerian Army is very careful about collateral damage. To that extent, our operations are carefully planned to make sure that collateral damage is reduced to the barest minimum. If certain areas have not been recaptured, it is because the Nigerian Army is giving such areas very careful plans. The plans are ongoing. At the right time, you will see the outcome. We will not tell you, of course, beforehand what we intend to do, but you will see the outcome. And I'm very sure that fellow Nigerians will be pleased at the end of such operations that collateral damage is reduced to the barest minimum. Law-abiding Nigerians are rescued from the hands of the insurgents, and those places are completely freed from terrorism and insurgency. I wish to bring to your attention that the strict enforcement of service regulations and laws by the Army is paying off. Troops are now better attuned to the reality of our national security emergency. Cases of unprofessional conduct have been significantly reduced. The Army notes with satisfaction that troops' fighting spirit, courage, determination, and patriotism have been rekindled. Our current offensive posture will continue until the enemy is totally defeated.
The pledge by the Army to recover all the territories held by the militants may be reassuring, but the umbrella body of Muslims in northern Nigeria, the Jamaatul Nasrul Islam, says there must be no more excuses in ending the cycle of bombings and killings in the country. To achieve this, the group says government at all levels must wake up to their constitutional responsibilities of providing adequate security for the citizens. In the communique issued by the GNI at the end of its one-day security meeting chaired by the Sultan of Sokoto in Kaduna, the Islamic body identified endemic corruption as well as social injustice as contributing factors to the security challenges in the country. In a document signed by the group's Secretary General, Dr. Khalid Abubakar, the JNI also expressed fear that the economic base of the country is being systematically crippled by the combination of Boko Haram insurgency, cattle rustling, oil bunkering and theft, and other militant activities. It called for the deployment of necessary intelligence and security measures to curtail or possibly stop the illegal importation of arms and ammunition, which it says is contributing to the escalation of insurgency and other related criminal activities in the country. And despite the concerns expressed by Jamaatul Nasrul Islam over what it calls the rising security challenges in the country, the federal government insists it's doing its best in the war against terror. The Supervising Minister of Information, Mr. Nuruddin Mohammed, at a press conference today in Abuja, says that the insurgency situation is not a battle for Nigeria alone, but one for the global community. Our correspondent Omelogo Nadi reports.
This news conference by the Supervising Minister of the Ministry of Information, Dr. Nuruddin Mohammed, on the last day of 2014, serves as an annual recap of the activities of government in various sectors of the economy. The security challenges with which the country is grappling was top on the agenda as the minister assured everything possible is being done to restore sanity.
The war on terror is now firmly on the regional and continental agenda. The United Nations has also declared Boko Haram a foreign terrorist organization. Furthermore, the multinational joint task force, which became operational this year as an outcome of the Lake Chad Basin Commission partnership, is actively involved in the fight against insurgents. The government wishes to assure Nigerians that every effort towards ending the insurgency is being undertaken.
Just as the challenges, the minister highlighted the milestones in areas such as housing and infrastructure development, agriculture, healthcare and power in 2014, saying the sustained growth in the economy will get better despite the challenges.
Revising of Nigeria's gross domestic product for the first time in 24 years, in 2014, Nigeria became the largest economy in Africa and the 26th in the world. The rebasing showed that the economy is now more diversified, with the service sector gaining dominance. Besides guiding policy making, better tax administration, rebasing helps the identification of and investment in sectors that drive goodwill and wealth creation. Rebasing has made Nigeria a more attractive destination for both foreign and domestic direct investment.
As the year winds to a close, ushering in the election year, the minister urged the media to give an objective account of the elections to ensure that the polity is not heated up so that the growth and development are sustained in the coming year. Omelogo Nadi, Channels Television News.
Mr. President.
When the News at 10 returns, financial activities close for 20